Buddy, we have the wonderful Deann, Sheild Maiden in the house. How are you doing today, Deann?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I thought I wasn't going to have internet there for a moment, but
Yeah,
I do, so I'm happy I got to come on with you.
yeah, it's always fun. I always enjoy our Tuesday shows together. So,
Me too.
all right. I saw somebody put in there asking if we're doing personal readings today. Not today. I'm pretty busy this week, but I like to try to do it like every other week. So, maybe next week. I know that next week I have a collab with Kevin, the Healing Medium, on his channel, and we'll be doing personal readings. So, if you're looking for a personal reading, jump on over there next week. Or we both do private readings as well. You can send us an email.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone was going off. Oh, thanks everybody. Yeah, I'm excited to hit 4,000 subscribers. Very
Yeah,
exciting.
congratulations. That is
Thank
so
you.
cool. I
And
knew
I
you could do it.
and I just was looking at my channel too. I hit like a year mark like a week or two ago. So I've had my channel for a year now.
Mine is 6 months now.
Yeah. So 4,000 subscribers in a year. I'm very happy with that. So
That's
thank you all.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Silver. All right. Well, before we start, everybody that's watching, please make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and go over to Deann's channel and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, Jane. You're sweet.
Yeah, thank you, Jane.
All right. And so me and Deann are doing we're doing political and world event questions today. If you sent a question last night and me and Mel didn't get to it, or if you have a different question, go ahead and write it in all caps with a couple heart emojis, and we'll try to get to as many as possible. We'll probably be on for about an hour today. So let me see if I have any other announcements real quick. Yeah, so with the 4,000 subscribers, I will be posting something on my community page to comment, and I'll put you into a drawing. If some people say that they have an iPad and they can't comment on community page stuff, if that's the case, go ahead and write me an email and I'll try to figure it out and get you in the drawing as well. Like I said, somebody sent me something I have to look into that will automatically pull a winner. So. And I'll be giving away 2 free half an hour readings, or if you want to do a Reiki session instead, I can do that as well. I'll probably have it going for about a week, and then I'll pull the 2 winners, and I'll probably be sometime in August that we do that for you. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah, like I said, if anybody's interested in a reading, I have both mine and Deann's email in the description box of this video. I also just got a work phone as well, so you can call or text that. And I think that's about it. This Thursday, we're going to be on Deann's channel, and Linda G is going to join us, so that's going to be really fun. That's your first time working with Linda, too, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I have a good feeling about it.
I do, too. I think we're going to have fun.
Yeah.
And what time does she come in? I have to look here again. It's going to be, at 1 p.m. Central, so that'd be 2 p.m. your time and noon Pacific time. I'm getting the hang of this.
No, it's 3 my time. If it's noon Pacific, it will be 3 my time. It'll be 2 your time.
It's 1. No, it's 2. You're right. It's 2. I put it on here so I'd get ready early, but it just confused me. Hold on. So I got 2. So that's 12 her time and 3 your time?
Yeah, if it's 12 her time, it's 3. I was thinking it was 3 my time. I think that's what I have on my calendar. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So make sure that you step over to Deann's channel and check that out as well. Yeah, the Thursday night hearing, Jane, it's going to be very, very big.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I was worried. I thought, oh no, we're going to be on with Linda at the same time as the hearing.
No, I think it's at 8 o'clock Eastern time, so we'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it's going to be very exposing, especially like we all heard about it, Trump sitting gleefully at the TV and loving all the power and everything like that of of, you know, trying to take over, you know, our democracy. He was enjoying it, and we're going to hear more and more about that. And I also feel too that there is going to be more hearings as well. I know that they were saying in the fall time they're going to do like a little, you know, going through their entire report. I do feel a couple, 2 or 3 more hearings before that as well. So
Trump's talking now about running so that he can avoid prison. And I'm like, what a campaign speech. Vote for me so I don't go to prison. But you know, there'll be a lot of people that will. But I don't know if he will. I don't think they don't.
I think he will. I think he will. And I think he's gonna announce it probably soon. I feel like next month. Those around him are telling him to wait till after midterms, but because nobody's actually defending him with this January 6th stuff, there's not Republican support, or you hear Republicans standing up for him. He feels it is a way to kind of get his talking points out. And also, obviously he loves making getting the donations, getting that money in. So, but I don't actually think that come the primary in 2024, I don't see him in the mix anymore. So
the pendulum's saying he will run because he thinks it's going to help him stay out of trouble, but he won't win. Yeah. But that's why he can claim it's all political.
Right.
Witch hunt.
Oh no, I didn't hear that. Justin's mom. She said, "Pray for Benny Thomas. He has COVID."
Who does?
Benny Thomas. He's the head of the January 6th.
The main guy, the black guy has the beard. The main one, he has COVID. Oh no.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that until just now. We'll definitely be sending some prayers out for him.
Yes.
I feel like he'll be okay. All right. Well, we have a lot of questions coming in. If that's the case, I don't feel like them delaying the hearing. They might, but I don't feel that way. I feel like it's still going to go, even if he's recovering.
Yeah, I'm getting he's going to be okay, though.
All right. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Oh.
They're not going to delay the hearings, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right. Well, we got about 12 questions started so far, so let's go ahead and jump in.
All righty. Get my glasses on.
And I want to thank Wings for your donation. Thank you so much. She sent a question, so we're going to look at that real quick.
Okay.
So she says, "Love your show. Thank you. Can you tell me if you see anything bad happening in New York City?"
In what way? You. With the case? With the...
Well, probably just in general, what's going on. I do feel like there might be some more violence in that city. I don't want to put that out there, but my guides continue to show me until we actually get gun reform done, we're going to continue to see a lot of the same that we're seeing now. I don't think it's like a massive amount of loss of life or anything, but we throw some cards on it. Oh, thank you, Justin Son. That's what I felt. Yeah, it's crazy, Jane. Let's throw a couple cards on it.
I'm getting the 2 while you're throwing there. I'm getting the 2 of Swords here for the main signifiers. So there's some people there that they're at a crossroads, and they're in avoidance and denial, and they're kind of torn between. They see these January 2nd hearings, but then they hear what they tell them on Fox, and they're just blinded. They have not really been able to see the truth, and it's confusing them. So they're at a crossroads. The people are there. They got the Lover's card. So they were, a lot of those people, they were, partners with him. They believe they had a good relationship with Trump, but they got the Page of Wands in reverse, which is saying they were gullible. There's a lot of people that were gullible and closed-minded, but they're kind of right now. They've told them so many things about the Democrats that they're fearful, and they only hear what they see on Fox News. They got the Ten of Cups in reverse, so there's going to be some. I think there's going to be a little bit of domestic disharmony. There's going to be some domestic problems there in New York because they're pessimistic. They're not believing the stuff that they're seeing, and they're really disappointed. And you know, it's just shattered their dreams of having Trump be the president again. So yeah, they're very disappointed. So there's going to be some domestic problems there, some disharmony. Seven of Swords. Because they were deceived, you know, they were betrayed. There's going to be some, or they feel they were betrayed. They feel that they were tricked, that they were cheated, you know, and I don't know if that is by him or by the Democrats that they're feeling. They feel there were lies. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're going to be doing some risky behavior, and but in the end, I think they're going to give up and they're going to retreat. So it's not going to be something like it was at the Capitol.
No, I don't think that
they're a little weak. They're going to withdraw. So it will be some disharmony, but it won't last.
Hey, Connie. Yeah, and you know, I do feel like I don't remember what the mayor of New York is, right? What his name is. Adams, but I do feel like he's getting some backlash because of some of the violence going on in the city, you know, and trying to crack down on crime. But I do feel like there will be some kind of attack. It will be, you know, they're saying use your intuition, and that's what I was picking up as well with my intuition. And it will be a time where strength and courage is needed. Because of the delusion and delusionment of others, and I feel like it's quick action, but that's what I'm picking up, Wings. Like I said before, I don't feel like it's going to be like major, but it doesn't feel like it's too far out. I would say maybe in August or September. So we'll definitely have to send a lot of light to those in the city. And call upon Archangel Michael to keep everybody protected.
Yeah, they believe it's a witch hunt. It's just what they're telling them. They were lied, they were cheated, and a lot of them believe that.
Yeah, and of course, this video is for entertainment purposes only. So.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, so I haven't read on this yet. I had it on my list last night, and we didn't get to it. So, Sweetie Darling Lulu's asking, are the Ricky Martin allegations true? Have you heard about that, Deann?
No.
They were saying, I think it was his nephew was saying that there was like, you know, rape and incest and abuse there.
That Ricky Martin was abused?
No, that he was abusing his nephew. From what I'm feeling, I don't feel like the allegations are true, although I do feel like Ricky Martin's been kind of in a low place for a while, but I'm not picking up. I feel like the nephew is kind of making it up and wanting some kind of money or some kind of attention. That's what I'm picking up, but I'll throw some cards on it.
Ricky Martin. I'm not getting with the pendulum that he was raped or molested, Ricky Martin.
No, it was. They're saying that Ricky Martin raped his nephew.
Oh, okay. Ricky Martin raped his nephew.
Oh, and Serena says that his nephew has a history of drug abuse. Yeah, I feel he wants money. I agree, Jane.
I'm getting no.
I think even the nephew's father said that he believed his brother Ricky and didn't believe the nephew. Yeah, I kind of feel like a mental imbalance. It would be more helpful if I actually saw a picture of him. I could tap in a little bit more, but let me throw a couple cards on it. But I don't feel the allegations are true.
Pendulum was saying no, so let's see. Okay. I'm getting that the Knight of Pentacles here. So I'm feeling like his nephew was ambitious. I think it had to do with Pentacles, wanting a little bit of money, like you said. Let's see here. Yeah, again, wanting his Nine of Cups. He thought he wanted his wishes to come true. I also got the what is this? The Queen of Swords in reverse. So I feel like yeah, it was malicious gossip. It wasn't. I don't think it was true. It's malicious gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the Ace of Wands. I think he was hoping for that to bring him in. He's ambitious, again, bring him in some money, some help, some sort of thing that he wanted from him, and it didn't happen. So I'm not getting that it really happened. I'm thinking that it was wanting something, or I'm going to ruin your name.
Yep, I agree. That's what I'm feeling. I kind of feel like also the nephew kind of. I was hearing some feedback. I'm also feeling that with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case, like these big profile court cases with celebrities, he kind of wants attention too. Yeah, because right now he's got the Justice card, so I do. If it hasn't been, it's definitely going to go to court. I feel like that, and the world will be watching. I agree, though. I feel like it's money related because in the past he had the Ten of Pentacles, all that family money. I feel like he was maybe cut off from it or was wanting something, and Ricky was like, "No, I'm not doing that." But of course, this has Ricky really kind of depressed and really anxious too, because I think that the incest laws in Puerto Rico are it's like 50 years in jail. Like, so it's not like it's I see him being nervous because of possibly that, but I think he'll be okay in the end. He'll be waiting for this part of his chapter to go on, waiting for that ship to come in. But he does feel like he's kind of suspended at the moment, feeling obviously very stuck. But he'll defend himself. I think that it will go good for him. He's got the Emperor in the future too, so that security and stability will be there for him. Yeah, but I feel like the nephew was kind of wanting money from him.
Extorting him, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy Ralph. All right. Butterflies Are Free wants to know if there's going to be a Hoover Dam explosion.
Is there going to be?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything else.
What makes them think that the Hoover Dam was going to explode, I wonder?
I don't know.
Butterflies Are Free. Let us know if you know what. Okay, is Hoover Dam going to explode? Hoover Dam explode.
I'm getting a no.
No. Yeah, me too. I get no.
I do feel like they might need to be doing some repairs to it, but I don't see anything. But it doesn't feel like right now. It feels like a couple years out there. I'm sure that they continue to do maintenance upon it, so I see maybe some working on it, but I don't see like it's going to explode or anything. I don't feel that at all. There was one today. Had an explosion. Did it flood though? Because I'm not feeling like a lot of major damage.
Not showing up for me.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
They said there was.
I'm asking for future, but I didn't know about anything in the present that has happened. If it's already happened, I was asking in the future.
Mm-hmm. Something on the dam exploded. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm not feeling like a risk of like flooding. That's what I was kind of figuring. Like, I don't know, like it
I'm
breaking
picturing big
and flooding out.
explosion and
I don't know with that a couple hours ago. Well, maybe that's where that maintenance comes in. That's weird though.
a tourist was videotaping the dam and caught the explosion. There was an explosion, no injuries. See, I was asking for the future. I didn't know anything happened just recently.
Yeah. Well, that's good that there was no injuries. Transformer.
What did Jane? Somebody said. I might have been asking the question wrong because I was asking, is there going to be? If there's already been,
Okay.
I had to recalibrate my pendulum because I got a yes and you two got a no. Yeah, I was asking in the future if it was going to, but I didn't ask anything about now.
Yeah, I don't see. They're gonna get this fixed. I do feel like some people are saying that it was a transformer issue. Yeah, it feels like it was mechanical, but yeah, I don't see like the dam failing or anything because of it. So.
Yeah, I didn't get any.
And I don't feel like it was foul play either. It feels like it was a mechanical issue.
Yeah, if it's recently happened, I'm getting yes, it'll get under control.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah. All right. Aries Wanderer, what's going on with Major Biden? Did something happen recently with that? I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Ooh, that's a good point, Jane. When I read your comment, I feel like yes. She said it's probably because of the heat why there was that explosion. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess in Spain or France, they're having these fires everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's so hot right now. It hasn't been too bad here in Ohio, but the South and in Europe, I heard that it's like record in the UK too, like record heat, because it's over 100 degrees in the UK.
They couldn't land a plane because the runway melted. They were saying today. I think that was in France. I mean, that's pretty dang hot.
Yeah. Jane.
What'd Jane say?
Maybe. Yeah, I heard about it in the past, but why would there be justice for it then?
Oh, yeah, Jane, did he bite one of the Secret Service men?
Yeah, I see him being very protective of you know, the Bidens and the family.
Dogs know. He probably sniffed out a bad one.
Okay. Is he with other family, I feel like? Because I don't feel like maybe he's not at the White House, but I feel like he might be with Biden's family.
Why did they take him out of the White House? I wonder.
Yeah, I think they did. They need him back in the White House.
They're not going to put him to sleep or anything.
No.
Because I know they do that sometimes with dogs if they bite. I'm not getting they're going to do that with him.
I just get that he's very protective, and obviously the Secret Service has to be close to the president and the first lady, so the dog is just very protective over them.
I get he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I do too.
I love dogs. I've never had a dog hunt me like that. I think they can tell when you love them. Oh, he's in Delaware, Mimi Rose said.
Yeah.
Hi, Mimi Rose.
Yeah, he's just very protective of his family. And then you have all these new people coming around them and close, keeping them protected. You know, he just wants to make sure that they're safe. Yeah, he's back in Delaware. Yeah, I feel like he's with family or back at their house. Hey, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Yeah, but I see the dog being fine. It's just he's being protective over them. Not that he's a vicious dog or anything. Yeah, Jane, we can read on that. I have your question, Laura.
Okay, how should we ask that, Kevin?
So, unfortunately, the water issue and all the heat and everything, I do feel like is going to go on for a couple years. But the West is going to manage it. I don't see like the water completely drying out, but you know, I see them having to step in and be a lot more responsible with water, which I'm sure they are now. But I see it being okay in the end, but a struggle for a little while.
Yeah, I don't see it's going to dry out. I'm like you. I think they're going to probably put limits on the amount of times you can water the grass, on the amount of times you can, you know what I mean? Like they do sometimes.
Yeah, they'll be conserving water so that they don't run out. I see them it being a struggle, but them getting through it, and then it feels like it's 2 or 3 years out is when the water supplies really start to come back. That's what I'm picking up on it.
Okay, the pendulum's saying 2 years.
No, it's saying 2 years. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jane, and I do see them doing that in the future. I think the issue is that it's just so expensive, the desalination plants up and running. But I do feel like there's going to be like innovation in that area too, where it's not so expensive and where they can put like seawater and convert it into regular water. And I think there's a lot of they restricted already. Yeah, I see them continuing to do that, maybe even a little stricter. I think that there's a lot of waste um, that builds up with the desalination too, which I think is an issue. So I do see progress in that, where it's more clean in the future.
They say there's a lot of people from California that are moving to Mexico and moving to other areas, though, maybe because of all the, problems they've had.
You want all the fires too.
And the cost of living in California is ridiculous.
Yeah, Jane, I see it being a struggle for the next couple of years, but I don't see everything drying up, and they are going to probably have to have tighter restrictions on it. It'll be okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people moving out of California, Jane.
Mhm.
All right.
We're wanting to get a passport, and they said it could take up to, what did they say, 16 weeks or something to get it?
I think you can get one expedited faster, but you just pay more money for it.
Yeah, well, it's $165 a person.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Regular.
Barbara, do we have to? She's like, hi, y'all. Could you read on the nasty Jim Jordan? Do we have to?
Okay. I'll see what's going on with Jim Jordan. He's such a yucky person. I don't know how anybody can listen to these people talk. Anybody with a brain and sit there and think they're good. Good people.
Right. I feel like he's one of the, obviously we've said this probably 100 times now, definitely was a key player from the House in the January 6th. And I do feel like he may get some jail time.
Yeah, I'm getting that he will too. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about him being arrogant, reckless,
Yeah.
wishy-washy. So that's him. That's the primary card. The star card he has. So he knows the stuff's going on, but he's hoping and he's trying to have faith that everything's going to be okay for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's always had the 9 of Cups. you know, in the past. You know, he's always, you know, had abundance and prosperity and, you know, high self-esteem. He thinks he's the, you know, his
Mm-hmm.
blank don't stink. But
Right.
in the future, he got the magician in reverse. So yeah, it talks about him being a manipulative person, very
Yeah.
greedy, very insecure, very untrustworthy and conniving. But there is going to be a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's very down to earth. I think that's going to take him down. Yeah, let me see if I get anything else with these cards. That's what I got so far.
Well, my cards are very, very telling, if I can go ahead.
Yeah, go right ahead.
It's going to be a massive mountain for him to climb. But in the end, he's shipwrecked. There's no moving on to calm waters for him. He is stuck in this situation because of him putting himself there. And it's going to be a challenge to overcome that. I do not think he will be able to, because of all the foolish behavior he's done in the past. Three of Swords in this deck looks like a prison cell.
Ooh.
Him and others, that collaboration between him and others working together. There will be others going to jail as well. I get that, you know, he was working at this scheme. He was definitely involved in it, but he's not very focused and organized. So there may actually be evidence that ties him into this being revealed soon. And then, you know, him taking money with this Page of Pentacles reverse. And then at the end of the day, and I don't know if I don't think it's because he's voted out, and maybe it's because of all of these investigations and him serving jail time, but my house card is reversed. So he loses the house. So I don't think he's going to be in the house for very much longer.
I pulled a few of Andrea's cards just to see if I got anything else real quick. I got, we're going to be given a gift, and soon.
Yeah.
You're going to find out some stuff, some papers, some information.
Oh, and that's what I just got, yeah.
Anything like
There's
that.
documents.
Somebody's going to blow the whistle and name him. And they're going to find out he is guilty, who he was linked up to, having to do with Orange, Trump, and he's going to have to go to court. This was upside down. So court, but it's upside down, so it's not going to go good for him. So,
yeah. Well, I'm assuming he would be up for election in the midterms, Jane. But I think the district he's at is very, very rural and red. I don't think he'll be voted out. I don't know if somebody's primarying against him for the Republican seat, but I see it saying Republican, but he'll be out of there. I feel like it's more because of getting caught up in this and having to do some jail time. Thank you. Thumbs up. Please subscribe and go to Deann's channel and subscribe too if you haven't. All right.
Yeah, I keep getting he's going to jail.
I feel that too. I feel like it's next year though.
Let's see what Jim Jordan go to jail this year. Will he go to jail next year? Next year, yep.
Yeah, it feels like the end of the year, like fall.
July, August, September, October. I'm getting right around October.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it feels like it's. I was gonna say like November is what was coming in.
Yeah, so you can't be exact, so at least you got a ballpark.
That's pretty close to what you're thinking. It felt like it was the end of the year. Can somebody tell me the Venezuela president, what his name is? I saw that a leftist won. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I should be more familiar with other countries, what's going on, but I don't always catch up on it. So what are we asking about Venezuela?
Bolsonaro.
Huh?
Somebody was just saying what the guy's name was. Maduro. Okay, well, which one is it? Yeah, I'm not really familiar with the area too much. So thank you, Angela. So a lot of people see him as somebody that's going to bring a lot of positive change to the area, because I do feel like Venezuela has been, it hasn't been in a good place. A lot of corruption there. Thank you, sweetie, darling Lulu. Yeah, it kind of feels like Venezuela is going to do a turnaround, get a lot of that corruption out. It feels like a revolution in that country. Is what I'm kind of picking up. Yeah, totally corrupt.
Okay. All right. See what I got here so far.
Hmm.
They need to have, I got the, what is this, the Eight of Pentacles.
No.
So they need to have patience. They're working. This new person is going to be working on things. He's going to be doing a lot of hard work and concentration to try to make it a success. He's going to be making some investments, and also things are going to start coming into fruition and paying off. I think they're going to be getting more money into the country. You know, he's working on trying to have the country, because right now they got the Two of Cups in reverse. So they have been kind of an inequality in that country and very unhappy about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that this new person, he has a vision to how he can change things. He's very optimistic, I think, and
Hmm.
fearless, kind of free thinking person. And he's very passionate, very honest. But yes, things are going to get better with their finances. They'll find out the truth about certain things of what was done before the solar plexus. And I think things may be changing pretty quickly. So that's because I got at the bottom of the deck soon.
Yeah. Well, and I don't think we can expect things to happen overnight.
No.
Because this is a blessing with the sun coming in as a situation. There is going to be a lot of positive changes with this, but we can't expect it overnight because the tower is looming over it too. So this tower has to be dismantled for the sun to come in for them. So it's going to take some time. I do see them holding on to their money, and I think with this too, it's trying to get the corruption out of that country. We have wishes being fulfilled, and then we also have, leaving behind what's no longer serving them and heading in a new direction. This new direction is going to be victorious. It's going to be fair and just, and there's a lot of compassion and love coming in for them. A strong, stable government, the teacher, the ruler. So it's going to take some time for them to get past this tower moment. I think it's going to take a couple of years, but they are heading in a much better direction. I feel, Silver.
I'm getting about 3 to 4 years. Maybe start getting better in a couple of years, but 3 to 4 years it'll be much
before they clean everything up. I think that they're going to make those positive steps. It's going to take time to dismantle that tower, and then they can build on a solid foundation.
And when you're talking about time with the universe, 4 years is soon. You know what I mean? You're talking eternity. 4 years is nothing. So that's good news, though. Even if it does take some time. 4 years goes by quick.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and close the list, moderators, because I still have quite a bit of questions and getting some more in. So we'll probably read for about another 20 minutes. But yeah, I do see a lot of positive changes happening for Venezuela. Give it some time, though.
My Spanish teacher was from Venezuela that I had when I was trying to learn Spanish. I did online Spanish with her. She was so sweet.
Laura Wright says, Steve Bannon, how long will his trial last? will he get to appeal or go to jail right away?
Okay. Let's see. So how
He's
long
going
will
to try
the
to
trial?
appeal, but it's not going to work. My guys just said no, he won't be able to. But I don't see him serving major time because of not going to testify. He'll get some time from that, and then I feel like another case too where he'll get more time. So I feel like there's going to be two trials for him, two
I'm
separate
thinking
ones.
about 3 to 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about 3 to 4 months. Because they got to give you time for, it all takes time. And I agree with you. I think there's more stuff they're going to find out that he's going to be in trouble with besides.
Yeah,
that.
Well, this is for
The subpoena.
failing to go testify, but he was also involved in this too. So there could be more time added. Now, I feel like he might get a year for this, which isn't really a whole lot of time. I'm not sure what the maximum is for it. But where it says required minimal jail time is 2 months. It might be like 6 months to a year for this one. But he'll get more time because of his involvement in the January 6th.
Yeah, I get jail too. I get he's going to jail too. I'm getting about 8 months.
8 months, so kind of in between, yeah. Yeah, I don't feel he'll get the max. So I think the max he can get for this is 2 years. I could be wrong, but I don't think he'll get the max. He'll get somewhere like in the middle, but more jail time in the future.
Yeah, and he could get off a little early because of good behavior too, which I can't imagine.
I don't see him doing.
You're right. I got this after I said it. I'm like, dude, no.
No, I don't see that. Yeah, so he could get 2 months to 2 years. I feel like it will be between. I think it'll be closer to a year, a little bit less than a year is what I'm feeling. Like you said, 8 months. I think that's around there.
Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah, do you pick up a timeline of when the case will wrap up?
When the case will wrap up, I think I got like 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, it feels like it's in the fall time, end of fall, beginning of winter.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the year.
So let's see. Well, I'll just ask the month. Let's see. April, May.
I don't see that working for him very good, Connie.
I'm still getting 4 months. 4 months.
No. So 4 months from now.
Yeah.
It could even maybe mean April too, if you think of 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't feel like it's too far out there.
So like you said, be around fall.
Jane says, Deann is really good at time. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I try. Sometimes, sometimes it just shocks me. I mean, 4 or 5 months ago, I said that all this stuff was going to happen in June, and it was right.
Well, we said it was going to be a crazy summer, and like I said too, September feels like huge.
I do too. I got the same thing as you. I don't see it
slowing down anytime soon. No. When will Trump start losing his property? I feel like it's either the end of next year or 2024. I feel like it's 2024 though.
They already are wanting to take the Trump name down at the in the New York hotel, or one of them I heard. People that live in there do not want to live there under his name.
Right,
and I think that's going to happen more and more. Lose his property soon. He is going to lose his property. He's going to have so many legal bills, it ain't even funny.
He's going to lose everything. Their whole empire dynasty is going to come crashing. It feels like it starts next year, but 2024, maybe that's when I'm feeling Mar-a-Lago being taken.
Yeah, it'll start next year.
Just a year or two out.
Yeah, probably this time next year, he's going to be lost a lot of property, a lot of
He'll lose
money.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that has to do with the New York case with Letitia James.
I heard Ivana didn't leave much to the children, if anything. She left it to the grandchildren, and there was some dispute about that too.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, legal bills that he'll never pay, right? All right.
Probably figures it'll take care of her grandchildren when their parents are in jail. If their parents are in jail. Oh, that was nice, personal. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, Wings. I'll answer your thing because we read on it. It was our first question about New York and if see anything happening. They will get the crime. It'll get better. It's going to take some time, but
They'll know, they're watching closer though. So when these groups come, they're going to make them withdraw sooner. They're not going to let it get where it was.
oh, thank you again, Wings. Appreciate that.
Oh wow!
It'll take some time. Yes, it will take some time, but the crime is going to get better in a lot of these big cities, and maybe that's when a lot of the gun reform comes in as well.
Yeah. Didn't they have another shooting in a mall here?
Yeah, I don't think it was. I could be wrong. I did vaguely hear about that. I think it was in Indiana, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't hear much about it, but I did hear there was a little girl, and she came home, and her grandma went to hug her, and she said she was 12 years old, and she goes, ow, 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 and she goes, what's wrong? And she said, my back hurts, and she looked at her back, and it was stuck. Her shirt was stuck to her back from blood. She had a bullet fragment sticking out. Thank God. They got her to the hospital, and she was okay. Thank you, lawyer.
Yes, thank you all for your kind donations. I appreciate it. Oh wow, Jane, there was 2. There wasn't a lot. Was there any loss of life with these shootings, or it was very minimal, wasn't it?
It was in a food court. They went to a food court and they started shooting. And then a 22-year-old guy had a gun, carry permit.
Yeah.
He ended up shooting him. Told everybody to get behind him. So I'm thinking there was a few that died, and that little girl that got shot. But he saved a lot of them.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of, we're going to continue to see a lot of this until the gun reforms come in. But also 3 people died. Thank you, Jane.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I also feel like too, with since like the school shooting and all that, the news is really showing a lot more than what they did before, because I feel like it's been going on for a while. They just haven't been showing it all. Definitely send a lot of prayers to all the families and all the people affected by that.
Oh yeah, and those Uvalde still keep praying for them. Those poor parents.
Yeah. It's awful. They're gonna get some justice as the Uvalde people. I feel that, and just investigations ramping up. A lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. I said last time I felt like people were gonna go after the police department and get money. I feel like a lot of the families getting money, but somebody said that they can't sue the police department in Texas. Maybe it's the state giving them money then.
I don't know how those police sleep at night. I don't know how they sleep at night, but that's their job, I mean, they have no problems pulling out their guns for unarmed people on a traffic stop.
Right.
It's
crazy. And, and more lives could have been saved if they would have acted quicker. The kids were shot and bleeding out, and it took them over an hour to jump in there. It's because they had a lack of leadership and nobody was taking charge like they were supposed to.
Do you know they're harassing that mother? You know that mother who got uncuffed and she ended up jumping over the fence and getting her kids out? She's being harassed now. There are cops being parking out in front of her yard that threatened her for interfering and all kinds of stuff. And on a daily basis, she said her and her grandma go sit outside to do yogurt, and they got a police car out there in front of their house. They've been being harassed because she saved her own children. What's the world coming to, man?
Right. It's crazy. Well, and she shouldn't have to act in that situation either. They should have been doing their job.
No, but I would have too if it was my grandbaby.
Absolutely. Sweetie Darling Lulu said that Lindsey Graham agrees to testify before Georgia grand jury in election meddling case. He didn't really have a choice to that. He could have tried to fight it, but he was going to have to testify anyway. So
see if it's going to be the 5th, the 5th, the 5th, the 5th, the 5th.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Remember when Trump said anybody who pleads the 5th is guilty?
Right.
Lots of guilty people. His son. Will Tammy Wilson defeat Jim Jordan?
Is Tammy Wilson a Democrat in that seat, or is she primarying against him? If somebody can help me with that, I'm not sure who Tammy Wilson is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a no.
I'm getting an unknown. Maybe it's too soon to tell. It doesn't want to tell me yet.
No. Yeah, I got a no for that. But like I said, I feel like he might win re-election, but he'll be out shortly after because, probably sometime next year, all those, he'll have to go to court and he'll end up going to jail. So.
Where is he from?
He's from Ohio. I'm not sure exactly where, but I know it's very, very red and rural where he's at.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, Linda Bishop, it does feel like that sometimes. She's a Democrat running against Jim Jordan.
Yeah, I don't see the Democrat winning. I'm sorry. I would tell you, I got to keep it honest with you all. Yeah, Aries Wonder. Lindsey first tried to flex an FU attitude about it, but the judge says he has to testify. Yeah, he was going to have to regardless, so. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez marriage. How long will it last? I'm saying the number 3. It could be 3 months, 3 years. I don't think it's going to be a forever relationship. That's just what I'm thinking.
No, I'm not getting that it is either.
And I think a lot of it is for publicity, to be honest with you.
I'm getting around 3.5, 4 years, so we'll have to just see.
3 days.
3 days?
I feel like Ben Affleck is madly in love with Jennifer Lopez. I'll say that. I'll agree with you on that, Sheila.
Well, he had a drinking problem, I think. When he left her for that other one, she wanted him to stop drinking, and he wouldn't. And so he's now stopped drinking, but if he doesn't go back to it and do that again, I'm getting maybe 3.5, 4 years. But
yeah, I was thinking 3 or 4 too was what was coming to me. They made it 3 hours, so we got that. I feel like they'll make it last for. Well, it may be 3 months, but I think it'll be more like 3 years. But I feel like he's madly in love with her. I think for her, a lot of it was about publicity. Somebody said
I guess he's real good with the kids, they say, and the kids love him. And so maybe, but those Hollywood marriages never last. They never seem to last. It's rare.
Yeah, I agree. Electric storm. 3 days. It'll be longer than 3 days.
I think she's got a temper. Don't you, Kevin?
I just feel like she's very, very entitled. And I think she has a lot of insecurities too. She doesn't show it, but internally she has a lot of insecurities.
Mhm.
Not that I'm bashing Jennifer Lopez. I'm not, but um, yeah. I hadn't heard about this. LNG says, how will the vote go today in the House to codify same-sex marriage?
Codify. I feel stupid, but what does that mean?
They're going to vote on it to like, so that it won't, so that the Supreme Court can try to overturn it, but it will be, there'll be like a federal bill.
Oh, so they're trying to make it a federal law for same-sex marriage where they cannot take it away?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what she means. Like I said, I didn't hear about that. So, Shannon or Pendulum, she said she got 10 years.
How long you get, Jane? 10 years that they'll be together?
And I think I need to recalibrate my pendulum again. Yeah, I hadn't heard about this. So.
Oh,
I
what are
think
we
the
throwing
vote for it's going to go through the House anyway. I don't think it would the Senate right now. Because I don't think that they'd have enough votes to beat the filibuster with the Republicans. They'd have some Republicans vote for it, but not all of them. It's going to take getting rid of the filibuster to get a lot of this stuff done after midterms, you guys.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I see it going through in the House, but then in the future it has the tower, so I think that's when the Senate comes in. I think that there'll be a decent amount of Republicans that will vote to codify it, but I don't think that oh, good, just visiting. Thank you for sharing. Maybe there'll be 7 Republicans that will vote for it, but it won't be enough to get past the filibuster. Because I get wishes being fulfilled, good news coming in with the sun. That's a yes, it will get through the House. But then I have the tower with it too, so I don't think it will pass the Senate.
I got the 2 of Wands for the signifier card. So yeah, there's 2 paths. They're trying to make a decision between those 2 paths or options, whether to stay with this or go with this bill. They got the Empress in reverse. So I feel that there's a lack of confidence right now in this and kind of some insecurity regarding this. It has to do with the Hierophant in reverse. Though a lot of the Republicans are thinking this is an unconventional lifestyle. It's non-traditional. You know, they want things traditional. So they're rebelling against it. They think it's foolishness and unorthodox. And they got the 4 of Pentacles, which says that the Republicans, they're trying to hang on to their values, the way they feel things should be. And they're kind of closed off to even listening or talking about it. At the bottom of the deck, they got the 6 of Pentacles, which I feel like is there'll be some give and take. They're trying to get some give and take, some equal balance. And I did the pendulum on if it would pass the House. I got yes. Would it pass the Senate? Not right now.
Yeah, not right now.
Maybe when we get some more Democrats in there.
All right, let's do one more, and then we'll call it a day. Let's see. Let's end on this one. Vicky says, I'm concerned about the economy with the environment, inflation, fuel supply issues. What do you see for the economy in the next 2 years? I see it getting a lot better, and I don't know about where you're at, Deann, but gas prices in the last 2 weeks have dropped $1 here in Ohio. We're almost down to $4 a gallon. We're at $4.20.
Ours is about, I think ours was like 440 something or something last I looked, but it was up to 520 something a gallon.
Yeah, we got up to like 520 here too. So like I said, at the highest part, it's dropped like $1, and I see it continuing to drop a little bit. And I think with that, you know, you're shipping food and goods across the U.S. The gas prices definitely play an influence on that because it has to be shipped everywhere. So with that coming down, I do see some prices coming down as a result. So yeah, I do think things are going to get better. It's not going to happen overnight, but like I said, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, gas prices have dropped almost $1 here in Ohio. So
I think in a few years it'll be a lot better.
when
2 to 3 years before it's, I mean, better. I mean, it's gradually going to get better. It's not going to be all of a sudden.
Well, and it's going to kind of go back and forth a little bit, I think, but I think we're headed into a better direction, especially before midterms. Things are going to get a little bit better. That's awesome, Aries.
Yeah, it will get better before midterms.
I see it getting at least back to $4 a gallon here.
Yeah.
But it's going to take some time. I don't feel like the economy necessarily is really bad, and I don't feel like a recession coming in. When with them boosting the interest rates, it's to kind of slow it down because the economy is just really good. But because of everything going on in the world and the supply chain issues, the inflation's getting out of control. But I do think that they'll get a handle on it. We'll start seeing stuff come down with the gas prices.
I got that the before the midterms it was going to improve the gas prices and stuff like that. But I think the 2 to 3 years is just after the Democrats take over and the House and the Senate and things like that, it's going to gradually over the next 2-3 years improve.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then you talk about the stock market. I mean, that's just kind of back and forth,
up and down,
and it has been. So, but yeah, I do see it getting better. It's just going to take some time. All right, everyone. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me and Deann. It's always fun. Please make sure that you hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and Deann's if you haven't already. Do you have any announcements that you'd like to share before we end, Deann?
Yeah. Let me. Tomorrow I am going to be on with Susan, the psychic medium, and Kathleen, daylight worker, at 7 p.m. And don't forget about me and Kevin. We're going to be on 2 Central, 3 Eastern. I think that's noon Pacific. With
Linda on Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So those are my two main things this week. I'm excited.
I'll be right up. Yeah, I'm excited too. Sorry, my name.
Yeah, I'm glad you're going to be on with me too.
Yes.
I always like to do it.
Well, likewise. That's why I invite you every Tuesday, because it's always a fun time. Like I said before, I will be posting something in my community page about my giveaway since I hit 4,000 subscribers. I'll probably be doing that later today or tomorrow, and then I'll let that go for about a week. If you can't comment to get in the running, just send me an email. I'll figure something out for that. And yeah, I'll be giving away 2 30-minute readings, or if you like a 30-minute Reiki session, I can do that. Thank you, Jane. Let me see. Anything else? I have our information in the description box if anybody like a reading with me and Deann. I also do the Reiki, so feel free to message out on that if you're interested. And I will see you all Thursday on Deann's channel with Linda G.
Hey.
Yes. Well, message me, Jane. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.